Hi guys, good evening. How are you? Good evening, everybody. How have you been? How was your day? If you're not in Nigeria, how is your day going? Depending on where you are now, you know. Okay, so this evening, we're going to be talking about something new: how to become a timeless brand and not just a coach. How to become a timeless brand and not just a coach, because a lot of people, especially coaches, all they know is just coach people. But you become a timeless brand when you become an authority. A timeless brand helps you to make money forever. A timeless brand helps you to sell different things. A timeless brand helps you to reach different audiences. A timeless brand opens doors for you, and you'll be relevant for a very, very, very long time. Because when you become a brand, a timeless brand, people love you, people trust you, you know, people follow you, people quote you, people trust you, people refer people to you, instead of just be a coach or just be a business person, you know. So, how do you become a timeless brand? Number one is clarify your core message. What is your core message? What do you stand for? Very, very important. A lot of people don't understand this. They just do different things. You cannot. There's a level you get to that you can do different things. But when you are starting out, you cannot just be doing different things. In the beginning, you have to clarify your core message. What is your core message? What do you stand for? People need to know this. What's your core message? What do you stand for? Every strong brand starts with a clear message. What is the clear message of yours? What's the message that you have? Most brands or most small business owners, most coaches, they try to talk to everyone, so no one hears them. You have to niche down. People will say, don't niche, or don't, so that no, it's not true. You have to focus on a particular sector, a particular type of message, so that you can reach a wider audience. Your message is the heartbeat of your brand. you know is the thing people remember when they think of you. What is that thing when they think of your brand, when they think of your coaching business, when they think of you? What do they remember? What do they remember? For me, people remember that woman, very vulnerable. She shared her story, very vulnerable, very authentic, you know and so what is and other things, but I know that those are the two that most people, like majority of people, say: vulnerability, authenticity. So what is one transformation you help people create? People need to know this. And I don't care if you are selling shoes or you're selling wristwatches, something. You help people do something. You help people create a transformation, whether in their on their legs, or by their shoe, or with their shoes or something. It's not just, I sell shoes. No, there has to be something that you are doing for them. What transformation are you creating? What transformation are you helping them to create? That's what people will remember you for. That should be your core message. What transformation? For some people, you give them, I know there are some people I follow, that they're not it's not that they sell anything, but their brand is very relevant. Why? Because they create community for women, for coaches, for maybe small businesses, something like that. That's something that people remember you for. So, what transformation are you helping people to create? What is the problem that you solve consistently? You have to have a problem that you solve consistently. What's the problem that you solve consistently? What's that problem? And then, what is the truth that you want to be known for? One of the truths I want to be known for is that you can start again in life. You can create your life. You can start again. You can change your life. Whatever, no matter what has gone wrong, no matter the mistakes you have made, no matter where you are, no matter the circumstances of your life, no matter your age, you can decide to end happily. That's my message. And happily is relative, money, marriage, legacy, um, purpose. You get what I mean? So those are the things that you need to clarify. Don't just teach people stuff. Don't just sell things. What do you want to be known for is very, very important. And people just talk on Instagram, just gist randomly. Yeah, there's nothing bad in that, but you need to have a core message. You need to have something that you gist around. What is that thing that what is that thing that you talk about all the time? You need to have it. What is that thing that you talk about all the time? What is that thing that you preach consistently? What is that thing that you talk about all the time? People, you need to have that. You need to have that. You should not just be like, oh, you just talk about random things or different things all the time. There should be a consistent message that you share with people, So what is the truth you want to be known for? What is the problem you solve consistently? And what is one transformation that you help people create? You need to have a brand message that is simple, that is repeatable, that is powerful. Very important. You need to have a brand message that is simple, that is powerful, that is repeatable. Once you can clarify that, repeat it everywhere. Everywhere. You need to say the same thing on every platform. You need to say the same thing. Don't say something different on Instagram. On Twitter, you say something different. On Facebook, you are different. On LinkedIn, you are no. You have to be a uniformed brand. You have to say one thing everywhere. Everywhere. This is how to be a timeless brand. This is how you can go from one thing to another. This is how you can start selling new things today. This is how you can influence people, So you have to have a core message. You have to clarify it. You have to have one message that you help people do consistently. Good. So that's number one. Number two, package your process. Create a framework. That's what we call it, a framework. Create a framework to your work for your business. And you need to package it. Don't just share tips all the time. I've said this thing a lot of times. Sharing tips is not bad, but people are looking for they're looking for something to help them transform. So it is your process that helps them transform. It is your framework that helps them transform. So package that framework, and it will help you to be different. In therapy, when I do therapy, there's something I sell, the Healing School. That's my best-selling course ever. Best-selling course is the Healing School. And that's my framework of people who are going through trauma and they want to heal. That there's a process for it, there's a framework for it, So you need to package that. A framework is what makes you different. Don't just say, I'm just a coach, book a session with me. Session is good. It should be in the beginning session. But after a while, what is the framework? What do you tell people to do? What do people do? You need to build a framework. It's not just session. Book 1 hour session with me. Book 30-minute session with me. You don't have a framework. You don't have a process. What's your process? Hi, Jennifer. Good evening. What's your process? You need to have a process. A lot of people don't have frameworks. They just talk. Okay, so good evening. You have booked this session. How are you? So how is your family? So what do you want? Like, it's not documented. It's not structured. It's not systemized. So for instance, if you're a coach, coaching is what you do, but a framework is what makes you different. Coaching is what you do, but a framework is what makes you different, So, your framework helps you create authority. When they know that, oh, if I take this, if I sign up for this woman, if I book a session with her, she always has a program she does. It's a 3-step, 4-step. My own is, for the healing school, is 9 steps of healing. So everybody knows that. It makes you an authority, it makes you different from everybody. So even though there are loads of therapists, I know a lot of people that are therapists that have been through therapy abroad, even in this Nigeria, they still come to me because my own framework is very different. I always tell my clients, I'm not like other therapists. I'm very, very different. Like, a lot of people do talk therapy. I do beyond that. So a lot of people don't know this. So what is your framework and how do you create your framework? Number one, you identify your step-by-step process. What is your step-by-step process? Like, how do you help people move from point A to point B? That's how. How do you help people move from point A to point B? That's how to create, that's your process. Then number two, give it a name. What's the name of it? What's the name for it? For instance, I talked about the healing school, talking about therapy. If we're talking about 10x, I also have a framework for that. If we're talking about because I help people, businesses, and especially coaches, create strategy or for their businesses, coaching businesses and other small businesses. In strategy, I have a framework, I have a process, and I have a name for it. It's 10x blueprint, for instance. So give it a name. Number three, teach it consistently online. Identify your step-by-step process. Number two, give it a name. Number three, teach it consistently online. You have to, I watched a video yesterday with my team, and the guy was talking about how people get bored. Talents get bored easily with what they are saying, with their message. They'll be like, oh, everybody, this is what I'm always saying every Thursday. People know this. It's a lie. People don't get bored. Some people have not heard it before. Some people have heard it before, but the way you are saying it's different. The way you are saying it now is different. The way you are relating it with examples, the way you are diversifying it is helping them understand better, is helping them, or where they are now is helping them to get your message faster. So don't get bored. I used to be like that too, like, oh God, this is what I talk about in my videos all the time. I beg, give me another topic. I do that to my content people sometimes. But I've realized that, no, you shouldn't do that. When you teach your process, people see you as a thought leader. When you name your process, people remember you. When you teach your process, people see you as a thought leader. But when you name your process, people remember you. So how many people remember you? People don't remember you because you don't name your process. You don't even teach it consistently. You don't teach it. So how would they remember you? You just talk about random things all the time. No. That's not how to do, my brother and my sister. When you teach your process, people see you as a thought leader. When you name it, people see you. People remember you. All right. So that's number two. Number three is develop a strong visual and verbal identity. You develop people don't know this. When I'm helping people create strategy, especially now that we have this offer of the exclusive business partnership, that offer, in case you're just getting to hear about it, we partner with businesses, where we take over your content, we shoot content for you, we post your content, we help you get clients, we create a brand strategy for you, your brand guide. We create your brand guide for you. We have strategy meetings with you once a month. We'll help you close deals. We help you close. Yeah. So we help you close deals. We help you get clients. Yeah, we help to promote your brand. So when I'm doing that with them, I always tell them, I always ask, my team will ask, what's your color? What's your brand color? What's your brand tone? What's your, and they'll be like, I don't me, I just like yellow. Me, I just like white too. So you have to have a visual and verbal identity. A strong visual and verbal identity is very important. A brand is what people see, what they hear, and what they feel when they experience you. So, what do people feel when they hear you speak? What do they feel when they see you? Very, very important. So, it's not just your logo, it's not just your color, it's the consistent energy and presentation that makes people recognize you instantly. If maybe some people maybe you've closed your eyes somewhere, or maybe you are listening to something on phone, but you are distracted. Maybe you are talking to, maybe your children are distracting you, or you are doing something else, but you can hear. If you hear somebody say somewhere, I had a child at 19, I had 14 heartbreaks, I had 15 abortion, my ex-husband, you will know that that's Coach Lara. You will turn immediately. That's what branding means. That's what branding means. What people hear, like what do you say consistently? How do you make them feel? You understand? So the consistent energy and presentation that makes people recognize you instantly, you know. So it's very, very important. When you want to choose a visual identity, choose a color palette that represents your image. Which color represents your image? Somebody's already laughing because he thought I was talking about. Choose a color that represents your message. Rather, I said image, your message. If you are giving people hope, it would not be bad if your color is hopeful, shows hope. Do you understand? So those are the things. Use consistent fonts, photos, and aesthetics. Very important. Like, how people, it's good to have, like me now, I get bored easily. But I've also understood how you need to have like one or two pictures for your flyers, for your what you post out all the time, so that people can recognize you, so that people can remember you when they see you. You cannot be using different pictures for different flyers, different pictures on the website today, different videos, different, like, there's a look. There should be a constant look. I'm not saying be the same person. Don't change your clothes. Some people don't even change clothes. Some people wear the same clothes, for instance, if that works for you. So use consistent fonts, consistent photos, and aesthetics. So it's better to use consistent color. Our own color in our brand is purple and white. Excuse me. So when people see my face and they see purple, they know it's Coach Lara. So it's very, very important. Make sure your feed, your videos, and graphics reflect your brand's mood. Is very important. Make sure your feed, your videos, and your graphics reflect your brand's mood. So whatever you want. If you're a feminine brand, use feminine colors. If you're talking to women, use feminine colors, bold, maybe elegant, luxury, depending on what you're doing. You understand? Don't just choose color. I like black. I like what does black represent? There's nothing wrong in liking a color, but look for the meaning of that color, so that it's something that you can even um, put inside your conversation when you are talking. All right. So your verbal identity also have signature phrases and a tone of voice. You need to have a signature phrases. For instance, before now, I used to say it is never too late to start over. In fact, I've changed my signature phrases in three times in 13 years. There was a time I used to say it is never too late to live happily ever after. When I was talking about marriage, strictly then, I was talking about marriage, relationship, helping people get married, helping people have a better marriage. That was what I was doing strictly at some point. I was a matchmaker, I was a relationship coach, marriage counselor at the time. So I always said it is never too late to live happily ever after. But when I moved and I had a divorce and I switched into therapy, you see that the message has changed. So I changed the slogan to "It is never too late to start over." And I will not lie to you, that slogan resonated with a lot of people. A lot of people. It is never too late to start over. Now that I'm, focusing more on strategy, business, I say it is time to start building intentionally. You understand? So say the same thing everywhere. Have a signature phrase. It's very important. Very, very important. It will help people to remember you. So if you don't have one yet, go and create one. Let there be one thing that you say a lot. So a signature phrase helps people remember you. It helps people resonate with you. It helps people relate with you. It's recognizable, it is separating, it is differentiating. So have a signature phrase. Then speak with clarity and confidence. Speak with clarity and confidence. Whether you are on your live video, whether you are writing a caption or speaking on stage, speak with clarity and confidence. Don't speak as though you are not sure of what you're saying. People will move on. People will not follow you. People will not patronize you because people are looking for people that are clear, people that are sure. So you have to go and buy it. If you don't have it, go and buy clarity. Go and buy confidence. How do you buy it? Pay a coach, sign up for something that will help you. I'm telling you. So buy clarity, buy confidence, because you need to look it on stage, on your live videos, in your static videos, in your when you're writing a caption anywhere. You have to be clear. You have to be um, confident. So your brand should look, sound, and feel like a movement, not a moment. Your brand should look, sound, and feel like a movement, not a moment. Do you understand that? Very, very important. Number 4, show up consistently with value and depth. Official Dollar Queen says, I'm the one you just spoke to now. Clarity and confidence. Yes. Thank God you are picking it. But a lot of people are like that actually. When they're just starting out, they're not clear or they are not confident. If this is you, go and get a coach. See, I have said it forever. You cannot do this thing alone. You need help. Every one of us that you see that are flying today, we got help. We are still getting help. You cannot do this. You will stumble for so long. Something that should take you 3 years, it will take you 10 years. That is what happens when you do it alone. Some people sign up with me for one day. In fact, I love that my one day session, 6 hours. I call it my intensive strategy session. In one day, the clarity they get. Imagine if you now book your 6 months with me. Do you understand? Like, you need to get a coach. Go sign up for courses. It's very important if you want to build a proper business. That's why I was telling somebody today, you can sense that I'm sounding a little tired because, man, we've been shooting all day. God, I just got in like 10 minutes before I started this live video. So, but because I must show up, I feel all sorts of feeling as I'm talking. But you have to show up. Some people say, I beg, I have a headache, I can't do the live video. I have not missed my live video this year. I haven't. You have to show up. Consistency is the key to success. A lot of people don't know this. They give excuses. Oh God. And you wonder how they're expecting miracles. That's why you will build a business, something that should take you 2 years. You will stay 5 years, you're still on the same level. Then you start complaining, you start feeling frustrated. You need to go and look for people that are already building what you want to build. Go and pay them. Let them hold you by the hand. It is very important. Let them hold you by the hand. Brands are built in public consistency. People who only show up when they are selling, they disappear fast. You have to build your brand consistently. If it is posting once a day, do it. If it is twice a day, do it. We post 3 times a day. In my company on the Dear Coach Live, and we have several pages. We have the LKI Talent Management. We're posting there. We have the Ministers in the Marketplace. We're posting there. We have the LinkedIn. We have YouTube. We have Twitter. We post there every. And some people will say, "Oh, coach, you have help now." Yes, but when I didn't have help, I posted 3 times a day myself. I'm telling you. 3 times a day. I didn't have any content creator. When did I start employing content creator? 2021. That was when. I started this thing 2012. 2012 to 2021, I was the one doing my business myself. That was 9 years. But in those 9 years, I had coaches that I paid. If I not paid consistently. I had courses that I signed up for. So, for instance, people will think, people always wonder at my results because, with all humility, I have built a 9-figure coaching business, a coaching empire. A lot of my colleagues, a lot of my mates they don't have it. I'm saying that with all humility. People wonder why. It's the courses I invest in, it's the people I paid. I remember some of my, if I'm not some, almost all my colleagues, people that we got certified together, they were concerned only about certification courses, about, they want to become this, they want to become that. I took all the certification courses too. But ladies and gentlemen, I went further and attended business programs. I paid business coaches. I attended business bootcamp, business courses. I was telling where I was going is today we shot a podcast. So an episode for my podcast. I interviewed someone today, and I was telling him how my mates loved therapy, the work. I did too, or I still do. But I'm more concerned about the business of therapy. I'm more concerned about the business of coaching. I'm more concerned about the business aspect of it. You understand? So I made sure I went all in, which is why I'm also helping other small upcoming businesses build their own today. People who don't have help, people who all they know or all they have is what do you call it now? Themselves only. So I've served as somebody who helped to partner with them so that their brands can become bigger. If you're interested, send a DM or click the link in the bio. The offer is called the Exclusive Business Partnership Offer. So you have to show up consistently with value and depth. It is very, very important. Very, very important. Okay, Dollar Coin says, God bless you for this message. Thank God I came here this evening. I need help in my business. Please send the DM. Do not forget to send the DM so that we can help you and take it a step further. Brands are built in public consistency. Coaches or small business owners who show up when they are selling, they disappear fast. But when you teach, you serve, and you show up even when you're not selling, people begin to see you as the go-to authority. That's how authority is born. That's how. It's not only when you want to sell or only when you feel like it. That's one that a lot of people do. Some people will post once, they will not post again in 1 week, they will not post again in 3 weeks. They will, I don't get it. My leg is paining me. See, the people I'm interested in, hungry and driven CEOs. Hungry and driven coaches, because I'm one. If you're not driven, we can't work together. You get tired of me because I will push you, you will break, you will just run away. But if you know that you are ready, you know that you want this thing so badly and you want to go far, trust me, I'm your best bet. I remember I called somebody this morning, 7 a.m., one of my clients. She was like, Coach. I said, yeah. I just so that you know how serious I am. I'm checking your page. You did not posted in 3 days. Okay. You're not hungry. You're not driven. Because me, I'm a coach that I'm an accountability. I will hold you accountable, which is why you need me. Because I will push you to go far and I will also help you. I won't just leave you alone to do it. I will help you with it. Imagine me calling somebody 7 a.m. this morning because I just remembered her. This lady, all the plans, our last strategy sessions. Look at all the things that we said she was going to do. She hasn't even done. I was telling her that this is not what I expected. She was like, Coach, I'm sorry. It's just that. It's just that. It's just that what? So people say I'm depressed. See, if I talk, people always make it seem, some people will not like it because they will think I'm insensitive. Depression is part of life. It's part of life. It's not new. Like, you will even build in depression. It's okay. I say it all the time. There's a lady that she's very popular. I don't want to mention her name. She said she launched bags. She launched new labels in full-fledged depression. I understand that, when you are depressed, you don't want to do anything, you don't feel like doing anything. My sister, channel it to your work. That was me. All those times I was having 14 heartbreaks, 15 abortion, divorce, I was doing my work. I was sad, I was always crying, but I will finish, I will wipe my tears and go and post on Instagram. Go and do live videos. You think it's every time I come here that I'm happy? No. Sometimes I'm not in the mood. Like this night, I want to sleep so bad. But I gotta do what I gotta do. You build in consistency. You don't give excuses. Because 1,000,001 things will always happen. Though such is life. There's nothing, trust me, I'm telling you today. I know, so don't hate me for this, but there's nothing that is happening to you that has never happened before. Nothing. Nothing. My husband left me, okay. My leg is paining me. I'm feeling somehow. I'm sick. I lost my dad. My children are sick. I'm not invalidating your pain or undermining it, but there's nothing that has happened to you or that is happening to you that has not happened to in any way before. And some people with your limit, with the resources you have, some people even have more limited resources than you, and they are doing a lot better. A lot better. So please teach consistently, serve, show up consistently, how to build your brand consistently. Go live weekly. I come live twice a week, Mondays by 7 p.m. for ministers in the marketplace, Thursdays by 8:30 p.m. No matter what is happening, no matter what has happened, I must show up. Yes, we build in consistency. If you are not consistent, you can't build. You can't build anything. Go live consistently. Very important. Go live weekly. Create 3 to 5 content pillars that you talk about repeatedly. Let me talk about going live. Me too, let me tell you, until 2023, I didn't used to like coming live. I remember my staff then used to push me, Coach, go live. I said, well, I don't like live, Jerry. I prefer this, our planned video and all of that. And what was the reason? Because I used to feel that I need to, dress properly, do my makeup, wear my hair, all of those things, look a certain way, But if you are doing all those, our recorded videos and planned videos, they're doing all these things for me. There's a makeup artist, there's a hairstylist, there's, so to do it myself. But after a while, I had to bite the bullet. I'm like, Lara, if you want to grow, you have to do this thing, no matter how inconveniencing it is. You have to, and I've been doing it since. So then create 3 to 5 content pillars that you talk about repeatedly. There should be something you talk about, 3 to 5, that you talk about consistently all the time. Then share your brand's behind the scenes growth, not just your results. Share your behind the scenes. Let people see when you are doing a session. See, I was showing or telling my team members, and I was showing them the pictures, some videos. When it was me alone, I video myself doing sessions with clients. I don't film their face. I will just put the phone behind. Their voice may be sounding, underneath. I have those videos till today. Nobody helped me. I was the one that helped myself. So you show that the people need to see your behind the scenes. They need to see your growth. Don't just come and be showing perfection every day. I woke up like this. People will not believe you. It's not believable. Share your behind the scenes growth, not just your results. When people can rely on your voice for wisdom, you are no longer, a coach. You are a brand voice in their mind. Very important. Number 5, turn your message into a movement. Turn your message into a movement. Now I'm helping people build their businesses. It's a movement. I do videos every Monday, what I am doing that is leading me towards my $1 million goal. I set a goal between May 2025 and May 2026 to hit $1 million. And so every Monday, I come to share one thing that I'm doing that is leading me towards that goal. It is now a movement because people to also share. People find it relatable. People are inspired by it. People tell me, Coach, I go to your page every Monday, 9 a.m. to go and look for that video. All right. So turn your message into a movement. I want to help female CEOs. It's a movement. Hungry and female CEOs 10x their income. I want to help coaches build their coaching businesses. It's a movement. Turn it into a movement. This is where branding becomes powerful. A brand is built on ideas, but a movement is built on emotion and transformation. So, questions to ask yourself: what do I want to change in my industry or generation? What do I want to change in my industry or generation? For me, I want to change women who are broke, women who don't have their own power, their own voice, women who are traumatized. I want to change that. That's what is driving me. I want to empower women. I want to give women a voice to be able to do great things for their family, for their children, for themselves, and their husbands and everybody else, but for themselves first. That is, what I want to change. So what am I fighting for? Those are the things that you need to ask yourself. What am I fighting for? What change am I trying to create? What do I want to change in my industry or my generation? What am I fighting for? What are my clients joining when they come to my world? What are they joining? All right. So, for instance, for me, my brand is not just about, business growth. It's about women rebuilding after pain. Women are rebuilding after pain. So everything I do flows in that movement. Every program, every post, every content I make flows and enriches that conversation. All right. So when your audience feels like they belong to your mission, not just your marketing, you become unforgettable. So don't just teach, don't just say where they need to see themselves. Your audience need to see themselves in your message. They need to see themselves in your story. They need to see yourself in a movement, And then the final one is diversify your impact. Diversify your impact. Don't stay in one box. The secrets to becoming one secret to becoming a brand is to expand your influence. Don't stay stuck doing only one-on-one coaching forever, for instance. Start speaking. Start doing group programs. Brands evolve. Coaches who scale become leaders of ecosystems. For me, like I told you guys, I started with relationship coaching for single people in 2012. That was what I started with. Then after a while, I moved into matchmaking, marriage counseling, and then after a while, I evolved into therapy, healing, and now this year, from May 1st, 2025, I've evolved into doing helping people create strategy for their business, helping people, especially women coaches, women business owners, female CEOs, build their brands, build more, help them 10x their income. You can evolve. Don't just stay in one place for a long time. After a while, you lose relevance. You understand? So brands evolve, coaches or business owners who scale, they become leaders of ecosystems. So what ways can you diversify? Launch group programs or masterminds. All right. Create digital products, courses, templates, ebooks or books, physical books. Build a community or membership. Build a community of membership. Partner with brands or host events. Very, very important. You can do physical events, you can do online events. When you start expanding your message into multiple streams, your name begins to outgrow your offers. That's when you become a brand entity and not just a business owner. Very, very important. If you can master these six, you will no longer market yourself. Your name becomes the marketing. When they mention your name, Lara Kuda is, oh, that woman, she's the one that, oh, okay. Before you know it, that's how brands are built. That is how brands are built. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't just be lazy. I don't like lazy people. I like people who are pushing themselves. I like people who want to make impact. Women who want to make impact. Those are the people that will enjoy me. Women who want to write their names in the sands of time. That's how I am. That's who I am. Women who want to shape the world. They just don't want to come and die ordinary. They are not those people that say, I just want to be able to afford what I can part time and just live and be happy. That's all. These are not people I'm called to. The people I am called to are people who will tell you, I want to shape the world. I want to live. I write my name in the sands of time. I want to build a 9, 10, 12, figure empire. I want to be, in Forbes. I want to be at top 10, 100 people in the world. 100 wealthy people or impactful people in the world. Those are the kind of women I'm called to because that's who I am myself. You understand? So, and also if you're a coach and you're just starting out, if you need help with, that doing this thing like Dollar Queen was saying can be very daunting sometimes. You need help from big brands like me. And that's what I've done for you. I've created what I call the exclusive business partnership offer. We help you with your social media content. If you're in Lagos, fantastic. You come to our office. We have a video studio in our office. We shoot fantastic, correct videos for you, premium videos for you. We post for you. If you're not in Lagos, it doesn't matter. We have clients that are not in Lagos. They do their own videos themselves, but they send to us. We edit it and we post for them. We will work with you. You will have an account officer that is assigned to you. They will tell you, oh, this is kind of, they will check your phone. This is this is how you should place your phone. This is the numbers of the properties that should be on the phone, or the measurement, to create a video. We help you with all of those things. So we help you post your content. We help you create your sales funnel, your email marketing. We run ads for you. We help you develop and create your programs, your courses, your events, And if you're in Lagos also, you can use we have a 50-seater conference room or seminar room where you can host your training, but if not, you're in Lagos. If you're not in Lagos, it's okay. We still do other things for you. We help you. If you are interested also, we'll help you write a book, guide you to write a book and publish it for you. What else do we do for you? And then we help you do leads generation. We look for clients for you. Do you know? That's one of the soul of a business, leads generation. We help you get leads, the kind of people that are interested in your business, either by emails or DMs. We do DM marketing for you. Phone calls, we call them. That's a lot, right? Thank you. See, official dollar queen says that's a lot. Yeah, because, and the reason why did I get into this? Because this was what I wanted someone to do for me in 2018. In 2018, I was a struggling coach. I wanted to publish a book. I needed money. I was looking for somebody with a bigger brand that will absorb somebody like me, help me publish the book, will share revenue. That was what I was, because that's what I saw abroad. I was seeing that those people that I liked and looked up to were my contemporaries. They had a brand that, helped them publish books, help them organize tours for speaking engagements. They help them organize interviews, on radio, on TV, podcast. I wish I could get somebody, because that was what I wanted to do, but I couldn't. I didn't, because I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have a lot of support, but thankfully I was able to scale through myself. It was difficult, but I remember writing it down then, that when I have the structure, when I have the capacity, I'm going to do this for smaller brands. And that's what I'm doing today. That's why it's a lot. I'm telling you, and you're going to pay a service charge to start, just a token, small money. Then we will now share revenue. Instead, because this service, if you check my website, you can go to larakudaisinternational.com. This service is 30 million naira for 1 year. We call it Powerhouse Platinum on my website. But we also realize that while people who are already doing well can pay 30 million, but people who are just starting afresh, they're just building their brand, trying to find their feet, they don't have this money. Okay, so how do we get paid while we are helping them, and how do they also make money? So we decide to make it a win-win. Okay, so we share revenue. We share revenue, so that we don't charge you the 30 million. Do you understand? So that's how this works. So we're doing a lot for you. If you're interested, do not miss it at all. Just send the DM this night straight away. You will get a response. Somebody will answer you. We'll call you so that we'll explain to you, and then when you make the service charge payment, we'll start. And trust me, we already started with some people. We've done, and we do strategy sessions with you once a month, not just me and about 5 other people or 4 other people in my team. Imagine 6 people on your matter. Oh my goodness. Like, it's a whole lot. I know everybody says it, like, Lara, what's in it for you? How are you doing all of this? It's a passion for me. I just want to help people. Of course, I'm going to get paid while I'm helping them. But, especially if you're just starting out, it's a risk. Because what if you don't make money in the next 3 months? What if you don't make money in the next 6 months? We have already invested all our own resources and structure, but that's business for you. It's a risk. Business is a risk, so I'm willing to take the risk. All right. So if you're interested, yes, so Duchiona, we carry your matter on our head. Exactly. That's how we do it. Like, our staff becomes your staff. So send a DM now. Don't let it enter tomorrow, so that you don't procrastinate. Remember, I say you have to be driven, you have to be hungry. People that are hungry and driven, they don't procrastinate. They take advantage immediately. So if you're interested, send a DM now. We'll respond to you and we'll take it from there. All right. So join me again on Monday, 7 p.m. for Ministers in the Marketplace. That's for Christians who are business owners, career people. We come and pray. We study the word every Monday, 7 p.m. It's called Ministers in the Marketplace. We have a page for it. You can follow this page, after this live video. And then Thursdays again, I come live. Then please, ladies and gentlemen, if you're an ardent follower of us, please, when you see our videos, please engage, please comment. It takes a lot of work. When you see our post, please comment, please like. Joe, be nice. It takes a lot of work, to put out content 3 times a day. Hey, look at me now. Look at me at 9:26 p.m. with makeup, full makeup. Why? Because I've been shooting all day. I'm just trying to eat now. I have so much to do. I still need to sleep, get, to early tomorrow again, go and do another plenty shoot tomorrow. So it's a lot to put content together. So when you see our content, enjoy. Be cool. Comment. Don't just watch and go. Like it, comment, so that, because when you like and comment, especially comment very important. And then also you can share, share on your story, or share to people that that, all those your friends that used to send funny reels. Send to them reels that will bless them, that will help their business too. It's not only funny reels you be sending. Because the more you do that, you can also save it to watch later. The more you do that, the more Instagram gives visibility to our posts. Do you understand? And the more people that see our message, the more people that can be helped, the more people that, can make more money too. All right. So be nice to somebody, be your brother's keeper or your sister's keeper. Help somebody today. Share it to your story. Some people will see it. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. God bless you. I appreciate you. See you again in my video, 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Thank you, everybody. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely night.